Yeah, can you hear me, guys? Okay. Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, guys. So before we start our discussion today, okay, so let me introduce myself. So I am Shiva Kumar. I am the trainer for this GCP course, and I have around 20 plus years of experience. Okay, so I started my career as Oracle DBA, that is in the month of June 2003. Later, I shifted to other technologies, but for the past 9 years, I have been on DevOps, AWS, Azure, GCP, and Azure DevOps. This is my brief introduction. Okay. So can you hear me clearly, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for confirmation. Okay. So before we start our discussion, what exactly uh, cloud computing? Okay. What are the advantages of cloud computing, and what are the different uh, different public cloud providers are available in the market? Those is very important things. That is our agenda today. So before we move into cloud platform, first let us discuss what exactly IT infrastructure is. So if you go to any organization, generally we see some peripherals, means input output devices, computers, printers, modem, okay, routers, bridges, okay, everything physically. Okay, the component that you can see physically, okay, the component which you can see physically is called as IT infrastructure. IT infrastructure can be anything like PC, laptop, printer, modem, router, okay, hard disk, okay, these are all comes under IT infrastructure category. So generally, where exactly this IT infrastructure is kept, guys? In data centers. Okay, these are all the IT infrastructures. And when it comes to data center, okay, we have something like data center. Okay, so data center is nothing but it is a building where exactly, okay, so people will use to keep their IT components. Okay, generally, so this is IT data center diagram. So in the data center diagram, are you seeing something like these are called as racks? Okay, these are called as what? Racks. Okay, these individual shelves, these are called as racks. Just a minute. I will take a different color. Right. These are called as racks. So in the racks, you are seeing something like these are these are nothing but blade servers. Blade servers. So generally, in our office, in our home, we are going to see computers. Those are called as tower servers. Those are called as tower servers. Okay. So in the next slide, I am going to show. Okay, what is a blade server and what is a tower server? Let us explain this. Let us show me this. Just a moment, guys. Why it is not right? Just a minute, guys. Just my keyboard is hanging. Okay. So this is nothing but blade server. Okay. So this blade server is compatible with the data centers, and this the server which we can see in our home is called as tower server. Okay. This is tower server and this is blade server. Okay. This is very expensive when compared to this tower server, because these are compatible with okay. So our data center racks. Now, so what are the data center challenges, and why data centers are not used that much these days? Because to maintain data center, we have to meet many requirements. Okay, suppose a simple requirement I will tell. Suppose in a IT company, I wanted to launch a server. Okay, then what is the procedure, guys? First, I have to raise a request to the IT team. They will find some space in the racks. Okay, and approval has to come, and for launching that server, easily it may take 10 to 15 days to have time. That is the procedure involved to launch a server. But nowadays, okay, so whenever you require, within seconds, within minutes, we must be able to launch the server. That is nothing but on demand. Okay, so that kind of procedure is not there. So that kind of on demand provisioning is not there with respect to data centers. And to maintain a data center, we need a huge building, and we have to construct the building as per government rules. Okay, we need hardware cost, we need software cost. Okay, and initial investment is required, that is nothing but capex, capital investment. And when things are going on smoothly, okay, we have to manage the resources. So we need to maintain minimum temperature. Okay, air conditioners are required, power plant is required, okay, networking is required, and maintenance is required. So purchasing software is required, purchasing hardware is required. Okay, so these are the headaches involved in maintaining data centers. Maintaining a data center is not that much easy. See, guys, I'm not speaking about cloud till this moment. Okay, so till this moment, just we are speaking about data centers. Okay, so till this moment we are speaking about data centers only. So we are speaking about what are the challenges and what are the drawbacks and what are the things which we have to face. Okay, that we are discussing. Okay, so these are the headaches involved in data center. Suppose I have one data center, okay, that is running. Just let me explain one simple example. Just you take one application that is something like Book My Show. I think everyone might be knowing Book My Show, right? Okay, so assume that this Book My Show, this data center, this is a data center for Book My Show company. Okay, it is having all the infrastructure, like servers are there. Okay, load balancers, everything. Okay, this is IT infrastructure for my Book My Show company. Okay, it is located in something like Hyderabad. Okay, so now my people are connected to this data center. So assume that this is a data center that is situated in Hyderabad. Okay, so this is my end user system, customer system. This can be customer PC or laptop or mobile. From mobile also we can even book tickets, right? Okay, this is a site of Book My Show. Here all my Book My Show data center. Just imagine that because of some reason, so this region is Hyderabad region is completely down due to some hardware problem, okay, software issue, and some mishap, something like it can be any reason. So I think 4 to 5 years back, Chennai has got floods, right? Okay, in the similar way. So just imagine that something went wrong in the Hyderabad data center. So whenever something goes wrong in the Hyderabad data center, we must be able to, okay, we must be able to launch one more data center. That means my end user connection should not be disturbed. So always my end user should be able to access the application. Sorry, 100%. Okay. Now we have to launch one more data center to maintain high availability. Okay, so I have to have one more data center in different city, like just imagine that is Bangalore. Okay, so whenever something goes wrong in Bangalore, in a Hyderabad data center, my Bangalore data center will be functioning. Okay, so whatever traffic that is connected to this Hyderabad data center, okay, will be shifted to this Bangalore data center. Just imagine that for maintaining, okay, for having this data center, so we have just invested 10 crores of money, 10 crores. Okay, and to maintain same in a different region, Bangalore also, okay, again I have to invest 10 crores. And every year we have to change the hardware, because the new whenever a new latest software has come, okay, so to maintain that kind of new latest software, old software may not be fit, may not be suitable. So that is why every year we have to change the hardware and software also. We have to pay for electricity bill, we have to maintain cooling system, we have to maintain a dedicated network, okay, and we have to maintain high availability. These are the challenges with respect to, okay, what on-premise data centers, on-premise data center. So to overcome all these problems, okay, so cloud vendors, cloud came into picture, cloud came into picture. Okay, so what exactly cloud? Actually there is no term called cloud. Okay, there is no cloud, there is no term called cloud. Okay, so we are using somebody else's hardware, we are using somebody else's hardware, we are using somebody else's computer. So how we can define cloud, guys? It is a process of delivering services like compute, storage, networking, database services via internet with pay-as-you-go pricing plan. Okay, so this is the best definition. It is a process of delivering services like compute, storage, networking, database services via internet with pay-as-you-go model or pay-as-you-go plan. Okay, so this is another definition. It is a use of remote servers to store, manage, process data rather than a local server or our personal computer. Okay, so rather than maintaining data centers on our own, and rather than maintaining two types of costs like initial investment and operational cost, it is better to have a hardware, okay, in cloud computing, in cloud environment. Okay, what are the advantages of cloud, guys? Cost savings, security, flexibility, data replication, disaster recovery, loss prevention, automatic software updates. Okay, these are the things, these are the advantages when it comes to cloud. Cost saving means we don't need to invest any amount upfront. Okay, we don't need to purchase any hardware, we don't need to purchase any software. Okay, so cost savings. Security, there is a high security, because if you are storing something means every cloud service provider is going to give guarantee to you. Okay, so if they are not able to provide the data, if they are not maintaining security, they will pay you. Okay, you can file a case and you can, okay, so you can file against the cloud service providers and they will pay you. That is exactly, okay, happen in every cloud platform. Means here when it comes to pay as you go, means this is exactly our electricity bill, right? Okay, how much you are using, that much you have to pay. How much you are using, that much you have to pay. Okay, in the electricity also, so we are going to get power, but we don't need to maintain any infrastructure that is required to generate power, right? Okay, in the similar way, in cloud computing also, there is no need to maintain any hardware, software updations. Okay, so anything we need not to have. So these are the best advantages of cloud: cost savings, security, flexibility, data replication. So we have spoken about data replication right here. Okay, if Hyderabad data center goes down, so we have to have one more data center either in Bangalore or Chennai. Okay, so whatever city that is closer to my customers. Suppose most of my customers are there in Hyderabad and Bangalore. Okay, I have to have a data center, okay, which is closer to my customers. When it is closer to my customers, the response time is less, the response time is reduced. Okay, because of that reason, we have to have multiple data centers within multiple cities, so that we can achieve what? High availability. Okay, data replication. Disaster recovery means just now I told, right? Okay, when something goes wrong in Hyderabad data center, okay, so we must be able to recover the data from second data center, because these are connected to high speed network. Okay, so this is not our network. In between Hyderabad and Bangalore center, okay, there is a high speed network is there. So it is not our network, it is a dedicated network of cloud service provider. It is going to provide guaranteed speed. Okay, so these are the advantages when it comes to cloud platform. Now, so these already we have discussed, right? Challenges in on-premises. So this is a best definition for cloud computing. Already we have discussed. Okay, right? Just a minute. System is not responding. This service model we will discuss. Okay, so these are the best examples for cloud service providers. So what are the best examples for service providers here? DigitalOcean, okay, AWS, Microsoft Azure, okay, GCP, okay. So out of all these, so only 3 popular clouds are there: AWS, Azure, and GCP. Many other clouds are also there, but we don't want to speak about those cloud service providers. Just a minute, guys. Today my keyboard is just it is not listening. It is not responding properly. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to cloud service models, okay. So every cloud is going to provide three types of service models. Three types of models. Okay. So what are they exactly? One is infrastructure as a service. So in infrastructure as a service, what happens here? Okay. And you need not to. So just a minute. What happened here? Just I want to maximize this window, but it is not permitting me. Okay. Now, so here we are going to discuss one important concept called service model. So service model is going to describe, okay, what is your participation? Suppose I want to launch one web application. Generally, everyone knows to launch a web application, we need many components, right? Okay, we need something like database servers, okay, and we need virtual machines, and we need application servers. We need to have runtime. We need to have middleware. We need to have operating system. Many components are required. So in that scenario, okay, so what is your participation? Whether you can provide complete components or whether you can provide only rest of the components. So if you can provide only few components and rest of the components are provided by cloud service providers. Suppose I want to launch one application, e-commerce application. Okay, then to launch e-commerce application, I need many components, right? I need to have servers, operating system, middleware, runtime, data, and application. And these are the three different service models here. One is infrastructure as a service. So in case of infrastructure as a service, every cloud service is going to provide only the below components. So these components are provided by. Okay, so what are the components?
So we're not getting. Hello, hello, sir.
Hello? Hear me guys now?
Yeah, we can hear.
Is my screen visible?
Screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible?
Yeah.
No.
sharing ఇవ్వండి నాకు మళ్ళీ వినట్టుంది. So guys, you see my screen now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So here, so there are three service model that every cloud service provider is going to. Okay, one is infrastructure as a service. So when it comes to infrastructure as a service, so generally, okay, so networking part, storage part, servers part, virtualization part, everything is provided by others. Other managers means what? Here cloud service providers provides. Okay, so we don't manage anything, we don't need to purchase anything. Okay, network to storage you need not to maintain, because so they will have own okay, servers, virtualization. Responsible to manage middleware servers. Middleware servers are nothing but app servers, okay, where exactly my application is deployed and that is running, and we have to manage runtime like Java, .NET, Python. So these runtime we have to maintain, and we need to maintain code also. Application means actually code will also, application means that is running on the top of this runtime. So these parts we are going to maintain with respect to infrastructure as a, okay, here these parts we manage. Sorry, here these all the above parts like application, operating system, middleware we have to manage, and all the orange color circles are managed by, okay, your cloud service providers. Best example is what? Suppose I want to launch one web application. To launch a web application, all we know is we need to have servers, networking, virtualization, middleware, okay, runtime, everything we need. Okay, but in case of infrastructure as a service, so every cloud service provider is going to provide only servers, virtual machine. Okay, on the top of virtual machine we install database servers and applications like Tomcat, web servers like WebLogic. So these servers we have to manage. They don't manage everything, they don't provide anything. But in case of as a service, what is here? Okay. So your code is ready. What every service providers tell, if your code is ready, give it to me, I will provide everything. Everything means they will provide networking, storage, platform they are going to provide. Okay, we don't need to install any servers like Apache server, okay, IAS server. If your code is ready, just we are going to give our code to them. They will deploy the code, okay, and they will compile the code. They will finally generate one application, and on the top of their servers they are going to launch our application. Finally they are going to give one URL, okay, through which we are able to application. Okay, so in a platform as a service, our responsibility is very much reduced. Okay, so all these red color boxes, these are managed by cloud service providers. Okay, only what your application data you have to manage, that's all. Okay, and when it comes to software as a service, I think you will be using Office 365 nowadays, right? Okay, so you to use Office 365, no need to any software to be installed in your system. Just we are going to launch Office 365 suite. Before that we have to log in with some credential, username and password. Directly you can use MS Excel. Okay, so these softwares we can use. That is nothing but what software service. Okay, so like this, every cloud service provider is going to provide 3 different service models. So this is what, this is on premise, means this is completely again data center people maintenance. Here cloud service provider will come into picture, will not come into picture. So everything is managed, everything is completely managed by data center people. There is no involvement of cloud here. Okay, when it comes to cloud, depends on our requirement. Either we choose infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, service. So as a part of GCP discussion, we are going to have three models. Okay, we are going to do many as a part of IaaS and software as a services. Guys, here any doubts? Right. Job roles we'll discuss. Okay. So any example platform means, suppose developer can, okay, code. So generally, just imagine that your developer has written code in Java. Okay, so suppose uh, directly we cannot use Java code. Okay, so I use that Java code to directly. Okay. If others want to use that code, that must be built. From code we have to generate some application. Okay, so to generate application from the code, generally I need what? Servers are required. Okay, and I need to have some build tool, Maven, MS build, those kind of build tools. But here, when you select platform as a service, everything is by cloud service provider. You don't need to write anything. You don't need to write anything. Just a minute, guys. Why my GCP? Right. So you don't need to manage anything. Okay, everything like servers are provided by okay, networking, storage. Okay, so here middleware run. So if you want to use a platform as a service, generally okay, if your code is ready, just choose only platform you wanted to have. Whether you wanted to have Java platform, Python, .NET, which platform you wanted to have. Okay, so within fraction of seconds, your platform is ready on which you can apply your application. Okay, is it clear? Any difference between any doubt between these two models? So all you have to understand is what in infrastructure as a service, our responsibility, our role is more. Okay, we need to look after middleware, runtime, data, and application. But in case of platform as a service, okay, direct platform is provided to you. If your code is ready, just you have to give code to cloud service providers people. They will do everything. They will do compile your code. They will build you. They are going to deploy your code on their virtual machines, on their systems. Finally, they will give one URL to you. Okay, so using that URL, we can access the application. That is about service. But in case of infrastructure as service, we need everything. We need to have servers. We need to install softwares like Maven, MS Build, and we need to execute some build commands. Everything is our responsibility. Okay, here if your code is ready, okay, so no need of doing anything. Just to give your code to them, they will deploy, they will compile, finally they will generate one application. So here you know this software as a service. Best example for software as a service is, suppose in a Google Drive you have got some MS Word file. Okay, so to open that file, you don't need to have any MS Word software in your system. When you double click on that, what happens here? MS Docs will be opened. From where it is coming? It is a software provided by Google. It is a software provided by Google. Okay, you don't need to maintain anything directly. Okay, so that MS Word is open. Within that, your document is open. So many examples we are seeing, payroll softwares. Okay, so nowadays every software is available for sale, right? Okay, we can purchase the software, so we can directly log in into that system. We can use it. Okay, suppose I think everyone might be knowing something like Jenkins. Okay, so if you want to install Jenkins in your system, okay, you have to have one server. On the server you have to install operating system, then you have to install Jenkins. Every cloud provides Jenkins as a service, Hibernate as a service, okay, Docker as a service. So all we need is just we have to log in with our credentials. We have to choose which services you wanted to have. Okay, so here one best example for platform as a service is a database server. So generally when I want to launch one database server, what I need, guys, I need to have servers, storage, and on the top of servers we need to install operating system. Okay, on the top of operating system we need to install database server. We need to maintain a database administrator. This is a headache involved in maintaining database server, but every cloud provides database as a service. Okay, so your 90% jobs are automated. You no need to maintain any server, okay, on your own. Just all you need is which engine, like whether you wanted to have MySQL engine, Oracle engine, or DB2 engine, which engine you require. Within a span of time, your database server is ready. So everything is automated. Means everything is automated means what? So your database server taking backup, maintaining replication, maintaining high availability, everything, every response by cloud providers only. Okay, so that is good in every cloud platform. CI/CD means generally it is a continuous integration, continuous deployment, right? Okay, in every DevOps culture, so we as a DevOps engineer, we have to create some automatically. We are going to create a continuous integration pipeline, continuous delivery, and continuous deployment pipelines. So that pipelines are created by. I will answer your questions at the end. Okay, don't worry about that. When I give time, okay, definitely you are. Because we have to discuss many more topics also. Okay, so we will discuss rest of the topics. Okay, yes, so as we have discussed, these are the public cloud service providers like DigitalOcean, okay, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, okay, Rackspace. Out of all these, three are popular. What are the three? AWS, Amazon, sorry, AWS, Azure, and GCP. So these three are popular. Okay, so then how you can define GCP? Google platform is a suite of computing services that on the same infrastructure that Google uses internally. So we all know that Facebook. Okay, these are the products of GCP. Okay, so wherever these services are running, so on that same platform we are. So and we have discussed something like what exactly cloud computing is. Okay, it is a process of services like compute, storage, networking, database services via internet. Okay, on the basis of pay as you go model. Okay, so tomorrow also we are going to discuss some other fundamentals like what are the different Google services and what are the different cloud models, like what exactly private cloud, public cloud, multi-tenant cloud, okay, hybrid cloud. So these are the different cloud models are there. What is the difference between each category and what are the job roles? Okay, when it comes to job roles, okay, so we have many like what exactly, okay, administrator, architect, developer. Okay, these things we are going to discuss tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is also very interesting class. Okay, don't miss that class. Now you can ask your questions because tomorrow also we are going to discuss some other fundamentals like what is the region, what is the JCP infrastructure, GCP. So we are going to discuss those topics tomorrow.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. As you said that in on premises and rest of the things like we have to control or any other one like as a platform services and in other services or the rest one.
So can you come
Hello.
again? Your voice is a little bit breaking.
Yeah, I'm audible. Hello.
You are audible, but your voice is breaking.
Okay. I want to say that if in cloud, as you said, three platforms is there.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yes.
on first one, the services are provided by my ourselves or any in cloud system. I'm not getting a point on that.
No. We don't provide anything. I have clearly mentioned, right, in
Okay.
this
Yes.
model. Okay. So
Hmm.
in case of infrastructure as a service, we
Hmm.
don't need to mention anything. Okay. So here everything is, so here these boxes are right. Are you seeing the below color boxes?
Yes. Yes.
Here these boxes, these components are provided by cloud service providers. We maintain this one. So if you want to
Okay.
minimize the responsibility, okay, so we are going to have
Okay.
something like platform as a service.
Okay.
If you don't want to maintain many things, better we have these things from cloud service providers. All we maintain is only data and applications.
Okay. We are not the part of the cloud services system.
So we are going to select something like GCP here, App Engine software, App Engine service,
Okay.
so that it is to ask us our directly where is it. Okay, when code is given, directly code will
Hmm.
be compiled. So generate one application. Finally, it is going to give one URL to us. Okay, using that URL, we can access the application. But you don't install any service on your own. You don't need to install servers on your own.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. As part of this course, like what all services will be covered? Because I'm a data engineer and with respect to that, like what else services will be covered?
So here we are going to cover majorly compute service, of computer skills, we are going to have how to create virtual machines, how to launch applications, okay, how to provide accessibility to others, okay, auto scaling, load balancer, that is as a part of compute service. And when it comes to storage, we are going to discuss storage models like bucket, how to upload a file, you can provide accessibility on your bucket to outside people. And we also discuss app engine. App engine means here this comes under platform as a service directly. So if your code is ready, okay, so you can have the code, so you can deploy code onto app engine, okay, so they are going to URL to us directly, we can access the application. And we are also going to discuss clouds SQL, okay, database server as a software, that also we are going to discuss. And we're going to see something like Google Kubernetes. So exactly Kubernetes engine we are going to discuss at the end of the course. 1 or 2 sessions we are going to spend on Kubernetes also.
So your voice is breaking.
Is my voice is breaking? So
Yeah.
here majorly we are going to discuss 3 services. Okay, compute service, storage and networking. Okay, as a part of compute service, we discuss something like how to launch virtual machines, how to implement balancers, and auto scaling, how to create our own images. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can.
And we are going to start something like storage. So as a part of storage, we are going to discuss something like create a bucket. What exactly bucket is, how to upload files into bucket, how to download the files, how you can provide accessibility to other on your that we are going to discuss as a part of storage.
Okay.
Next, we are going to discuss some database services. And at the end, we are going to spend 1 or 2 sessions or 2 or 3 sessions on Google Kubernetes engine, GKE. It is very powerful. Okay. So these are the services that we are going to discuss, okay, within our course.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Sir, compared to other Google Cloud services like AWS and Azure, so how is the market for GCP, sir? And is there any prerequisites to learn GCP? Because already I know.
No
Okay.
prerequisite is required. No prerequisite is required. Directly you can start career with any knowledge, with zero knowledge. You need to have is
Okay.
one cloud account, GCP account. Okay, that you can create. That I will show how you can create it in tomorrow's or day after tomorrow's session.
Okay.
All you need to have is only one account. Okay, where you can practice services, where you can log in and you can practice your services. No prerequisite is required.
Okay. And what about markets, sir?
Market wise, it is also right. So these are the
So your
3.
voice is breaking, sir.
So these 3 are very leading. AWS, IST. Still my voice is breaking. Hello.
Yes, sir. Your voice is breaking.
Is my still my voice breaking? Hello.
No, no, no. It's okay, sir.
Okay. So all you need is all you need to have is only GCP account. Okay. So nowadays 3 clouds are very popular. AWS, Azure and GCP.
Okay.
Because
Hello.
as a cloud service provider, so as a cloud consumer, okay, so we can tell that so these three cloud having equal opportunities.
Okay. Hello.
Tell me, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes, tell me. So these three are having equal opportunities: AWS, Azure, and GCP.
Sir, while going for certification, what we can expect after this course? Are we able to go for some basic certification or high-end certification?
Can go for basic certification and associate level also.
Okay. So, are you going to provide some guidance for that meanwhile the course?
So our course one only, right?
Sir, your voice is
Whatever
breaking.
that is whatever that is required for certification, that we are going to cover in our duration of the course.
Okay. Okay.
So tomorrow we are going to see how other okay clouds also there. Okay, what is the difference between three types of clouds? uh, Public cloud, private cloud, okay, and multi-tenant cloud, hybrid cloud. And on that we are going to discuss what various job roles like architect, admin, developer, specialization. Okay, so various job roles are there. So they also we are going to discuss.
Okay.
And also we are to see what is that we are going to cover, okay, in our course duration. And I will show how to create a GCP account also. So GCP account you can create for 3 months, right? So you are going to have $100 in your account. You can use this $300, okay, in 3 months. That is the best opportunity, okay, GCP. But other clouds they are giving only $100, like Azure. $200 you have to consume it only 1 month. Within 1 month only you have to consume. Otherwise, if you are $200 within 1 month, they are expired. But in GCP, $300 credited in your account. You can use this $300 within 3 months. You have a lot of time.
So, what is the course duration? 1 month?
1 month, 1 month. Can you hear me, guys? Any questions? Any other question? Guys, can we stop? Or if you want to ask any questions, you can ask me.
I think
If there are no questions, I will start. No questions.
sure. No questions.
Thank you. We meet again at the same time.